Boss, I want to share with you one of my favorite topics, and this is credit union business credit cards that pull personal Experian for high limits, very high limits, and fair credit. Don't you go anywhere. You're going to love today's conversation. I get edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, we want to talk about credit union business credit cards that pull personal Experian for very high limits and fair credit minimum. So, number 5, we have here Bethpage Federal Credit Union Business MasterCard. Our score, 8.6 over 10. So what we love about Bethpage in general is that they have excellent customer service, and they are very generous also when it comes to their business credit cards. Their limits, the maximum line here is $50,000. Okay, and the cool thing is that you have a way to actually manage your card. You have a way to reach out to customer service if you need more help. And what we love also is the fact that you have multiple business credit cards per account to track employee expenses. So if you are in a situation where you want to keep tabs on what your employees are up to, and you're trying to make sure that you manage costs across the board, this Bethpage Federal Credit Union Business MasterCard could be a great addition to your wallet, to your business wallet. So you have travel assistance services. You have a competitive rebate program available. No annual fee. We love that. Okay. You have purchase insurance coverage. Fantastic. The only thing that Bethpage needs to work on is their analytics. In other words, the ability to track and monitor expenses over time. They need to do a better job in that department. So Bethpage actually offers 3 card types to choose from. So we have the low interest rate. So everything is really under the umbrella of Bethpage Business MasterCard, but then they have a low interest rates, they have rewards cashback, and they have rewards points. So in that trifecta, you have to choose the one that really applies to your business. Okay, if you have more questions you want to ask, you or want to dig a little deeper and understand the offer here, you want to call 1-866-820-3847. Okay, so 1-866-820-3847. What we love about this card is that the APR, there's 3 cards, the APRs are decent. You are looking at 13.15% to 20.15%. Yep. You have a 3% rebate on all purchases for the first 3 months. And you also have 1.5% rebate on all purchases after the first 3 months. So what we love here is that, and they actually distribute rebates annually in October. Number 4, folks, we have here Genesis Small Business Rewards Credit Card. Our score, 8.8 over 10. This is another stellar card that we love that is issued by Stellar Credit Union. And Genesis actually has done a great job over the years in improving their business credit card offering. So kudos to them for that. And this is a credit card for any business. Okay, so as long as you have a relationship, you're a member, you're an individual member and a business member of a Genesis Credit Union, you are good to go. So this is a credit card for any business. We love the fact that the credit card has you can enjoy a low rate on purchases made with this credit card. Okay, and basically you can also establish or improve your business credit. Okay, you have worldwide usability. In other words, you can use it everywhere with no fees. You have easy account access. You can enjoy the MasterCard Easy Savings Program. And this is a contactless card. And what the cool thing is that whether you have 10 employees or 100 employees, this card will actually accommodate you, not a problem. Okay, and they are very generous also when it comes to limits. So they can go all the way to $50,000. We have a business clients who have limits upwards of $75,000. Okay, so this is really important. And it's important to really understand also that if you want to get this business credit card from Genesis really fast, make sure you have your contact information, your federal tax ID, the number of employees, you have your annual revenue ready, information about your annual revenue. We're talking about your income statements, okay, your balance sheet and all that kind of nice stuff. Estimated monthly expenses, because they want to have from you a breakdown of your anticipated monthly expenses. This is important so they have a clear idea of how much limit this should set you at from the get-go. And they will also actually ask you for your personal credit information. Okay. And one thing I also want to say about this card is that the APR is really decent. Also, you are looking at the 7.49% to 17.49%. So overall, Genesis Small Business Rewards credit card is a great card to have. And one thing we really would like Genesis to actually improve in the future is basically again, the same complaint we had with Bethpage FCU Business MasterCard is the analytical, okay, the dashboard, the reporting aspect of things. Because when you have a small business credit card, you want to beef up the analytical and reporting part of things. Because come year end, businesses are looking for a simple way to catalog and aggregate their expenses for tax purposes, but also for financial accounting and reporting purposes. So it'll be really nice if those credit unions will invest in that department and make sure that they actually beef up their dashboard reporting capabilities. Number 3, we have NASA Fed Visa Platinum. Our score 9/10. This is another stellar card that you might want to consider if you have strong personal Experian credit score. Okay, what we love about NASA Fed Business Visa Platinum is that you are able to have a very generous limit where you're looking at $50,000. This is the maximum, and the cool thing is that you can earn points in your business, especially if you spend in certain categories. And now those categories are rotating, so you're going to have to contact NASA Federal Credit Union to have more information about that. But for credit transactions, $1 spent equal 1 point, so you can actually rack up points very quickly and very easily. Okay, so you have a cashback rewards scheme for every purchase. Now the categories might be changing. The categories might be different from quarter to quarter, but the cashback reward stays the same. So $1 spent equals 1 point. Okay, and we love the fact that you have a very competitive variable rate with this card. You are looking at 8.8% to all the way to 18%. We have had clients who have had single-digit APR. Okay, and the card has no annual fee. This is really good. And what we love is that you can actually monitor your employees by having individual spending limit features with this card. This is really great, and you have free travel and emergency assistance. And the cool thing about NASA Fed in general is that, again, their customer service is excellent. They will basically work with you. And what we love about NASA Fed also is the fact that you can customize your business credit card. In other words, if you work with them in terms of design, in terms of the design of the card itself, in terms of how the limits you want, in terms of the number of employees, those things are customizable with the NASA Fed Business Visa Platinum. One thing we also want to say about this card also is that unlike the other two, the first two, NASA is strong when it comes to accounting and reporting. So they will help. They will give you clear statements. They will help you in terms of tax reporting and tax filing, business tax reporting and business tax filing, that is, and also financial accounting and reporting. So you'll be able to know exactly what your expenses are. As long as you charge those expenses on the same business card, you are able to aggregate those expenses very quickly and very easily. So this is really good. We are talking about number 2 here, folks. We have Connecta My Pro Business Rewards. Our score 9.5/10. This is a wonderful card that you want to think about. If you have strong personal Experian credit score, you might want to give this business credit card a try. And so there is no annual fee for the card. Okay, and what we love is that this card literally helps your business, for that matter, stretch every dollar and get cash back in the process. So it is a cash back credit card. Okay, so for instance, you get 3% cash back on office supplies and gas. You get 2% cash back on business travel and entertainment. So you can treat your customers with style, especially if you are in an industry where it is really important to take care of your customers. You get 1% cash back on everything else. from advertising to utilities. So you can see here that the cashback scheme, the cashback program, is really interesting. You have 3%, 2%, and 1%. And what we love is that if you have a relationship with Connecta, which you should have anyway, if you're interested in this credit card, in this business credit card, you can enjoy what they call relationship bonus rewards. Okay, so they have bonus rewards up to 20% of your cashback rewards every year. That's really great. Okay, and so the APR oscillates from 12.24% to 18%. This is really good, and the card actually has a lot of benefits, if you will. You know, you have no annual fees, QuickBooks Online, you have TurboTax, you have mobile receipts, you have car rental insurance, you have zero liability when you notify Connecta really quick if there is a problem with your card. And by the way, the number you have to contact them at is 800-854-9846. You have travel and tax alerts. You have cash advances. You have emergency replacement. You have a digital wallet compatibility with Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, and Google Pay. And you have chip technology. So overall, chip in terms of chip, not the very cheap like EA. So there is an annual relationship bonus. I just mentioned that. This is really good. So Connecta rewards their members every year for their loyalty. Okay, so this is how they say thank you. So 5% for being a Connecta member in good standing, 15% for using other eligible Connecta services. So this is the 20% that I was talking to you about earlier. Okay, 5% plus 15% equal 20%. In addition to that, you have a 0% balance transfer promotional offer. Okay, so 0% on balance transfers for 18 months when requested within 90 days of account opening. Okay, so this is really good. Fantastic. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. Number one, again, folks, we are speaking about credit union business credit cards that pull personal Experian. Number one, we have American Heritage Business Platinum. Our score 9.8 over 10. So this is a fantastic credit card, fantastic business credit card. As long as you have a relationship with American Heritage Credit Union at the personal and business levels, you are good to go. Okay, so this card allows you to add a lot of purchasing power to your business. Okay, so you can actually enjoy financial flexibility while keeping business and personal expenses separate. This is really good. And so this business platinum MasterCard actually can give you a limit that goes from $300 to $40,000. Okay, this is really great. And the good thing is that you have a constellation of excellent bonus features. So no annual fees, no balance transfer fees. Okay, you have what they call scorecard rewards. Again, this is actually a loyalty program that actually incentivizes members to spend more, to actually track their expenses, to of course spend more in a responsible manner. Okay, and the cool thing is that you have a MasterCard secure card, you have a low-cost credit life insurance credit, and what we love with this card is that you have a $1 million travel accident insurance, you have extended warranty, you have identity theft resolution services, and you have price protection. In terms of APR, they are really reasonable. You are looking at 11% to 21%. What we love about American Heritage in general here is that this is a well-run credit union. They've been around for a while, and what we love is that excellent customer service. They'll take care of you. They have this sort of a family spirit to their whole experience. And if you and it is a credit card that has a lot of perks. And one thing we need to say here is that American Heritage will always work with you to customize your card with you to make sure that you have the number of cards you need for your employees also. And they have excellent reporting capabilities, so that when comes tax time, again, it's all about financial accounting and reporting, and also tax filing. You are able to use the card and all the transactions you charge on the card during the year to file your taxes very properly. Fantastic. If you have made it so far, I want to reward you with a bonus. Okay, and so our bonus is Andrews FCU Visa Business Rewards Credit Card. Our score 8.1 over 10. So this is a stellar credit card, also excellent credit card. And so the Visa Business Rewards credit card, you have extra perks for, extra perks for a lot of expenses that you charge on the card. Okay, and you have a low introductory rate for the first 12 months. This is really great, and you have extra perks here to fuel your entrepreneur spirit. So what we love it with this card is that they are incentivizing you to use it all the time, and you can earn and redeem rewards points for every dollar spent. Think about that. Every dollar spent. Fantastic. You have no credit card fees for your first year. Okay, you can pay for repairs, office supplies, or a power lunch. So this is kind of cool, and this card actually works as hard as your best employee. So whether you use it to fix machinery, address IT issues, wine and dine your clients, or travel to a trade show outside of your typical Washington, D.C., Maryland, Virginia, or New York town, this card actually puts you in the right category in terms of expense, in terms of cash back on expenses. And the credit limits here are also very generous. You are looking at $1,000 all the way to $50,000. Okay, you can save money by transferring balances from other high rate credit cards, and you have an annual fee of $99 that is waived the first year. No balance transfer fee or cash advance fee. So overall, this is a decent card, a wonderful card. Okay, and in terms of the APR, you're looking at 9% to 19%. And one thing we want to say here is that the only reason why we rated this card a little lower here is that the card is geographically geo restricted. So you got to be part of a certain geography to qualify for membership in Andrews FCU. And on top of that, once you qualify for membership, you need to have your business, you need to be doing business in a certain geography to qualify for this business credit card membership. So to qualify for this business credit card. Okay, and so this does not appeal to folks who do not live in the specific geography that I just mentioned. But overall, again, this is a great card to have. And sometimes we have seen people getting approved for this card, even if they don't live in the geography that Andrews wants, as long as you have an online business. If you have an online business, they could qualify you for this credit card. Let's have a general conversation about how to get a business credit card from a credit union that pulls personal experience. Okay, this is important because a lot of folks get it wrong when it comes to when it comes to really deciding whether they want their TransUnion, their Experian, or Equifax credit scores or credit reports to be pulled. And one thing that's very important is that if you decide to go for a credit union business credit card that pulls personal experience for fair credit and very high limits, make sure that you evaluate your eligibility. Very important, because every credit card, especially from a credit union, they do have their own criteria. So it's important for you to make sure that your personal profile and your business profile are clearly aligned with the requirements that the credit card is asking for. Okay, so feel free to compare business credit cards and choose the right option for you. Is it American Heritage? Is it Connecta? Is it NASAFed? Is it Genesis? Is it Bethpage? Is it Andrews? So you really want to do a compare. You want to do a compare and contrast between all kinds of business credit cards and choose the one that works for you. And you want to fill the application. Okay, you want to put in all the. You need to complete your business credit card application properly. Make sure that you really double check everything. No typos, no errors, no sort of lies on the business credit card application. Never do that. Okay, so they will ask you for your business's legal name, your contact information. They'll ask you for your industry type, your business legal structure. Okay, are you an LLC? Are you an S corp? Are you a C corp? Are you an LLP and whatnot? Are you a sole proprietorship? Okay, your time in business. Here we are speaking about operational history, very important, and the number of employees. Also, this will have an impact, especially when it comes to issuing the number of additional credit cards that you want. your federal tax ID number, so your EIN. So if you are a sole proprietorship and you don't have an employer identification number, they will actually check your social security number, okay, and your annual business revenue. This is important. And if you are a startup and you don't have any revenue to report, the card issuer will consider your personal annual income instead, in addition to the projected financial statements that you actually submit. And they'll ask for your legal name, contact information, and social security number. And if anyone else has 25% or more ownership in your business, you are likely to have them provide also all kinds of personal information. And they'll also ask for your personal credit history. In this case, your personal Experian credit history. And one thing I want to give you a few pro tips before we actually close to this conversation. Let me give you a few pro tips. Now, business credit cards from credit unions or banks in general that actually pull personal Experian, personal TransUnion, personal Equifax, they do have benefits. This is why it's really important to apply for those business credit cards the proper way. What does that mean? This means that you want to check your credit score first. You want to make sure that your Experian report is clean, is free of any errors, any quote unquote blemishes, okay, any inaccuracies. Those are really important. If there are inaccuracies, you want to fix them. You want to file dispute letters to the credit reporting agencies and also the data furnishers. So that will be the bank or the lender or the credit card issuer who provided the data to those credit reporting agencies in the first place. So you also want to be in a situation where you establish a relationship with a credit union that you are considering applying at a credit card at. Okay, this is important because a relationship also always will help you in terms of making sure you have a limit as high as possible. So a business credit card helps you segregate your business and personal finances, which is really important when it comes tax time, right? You don't want to run afoul of any fiscal laws, any IRS laws, no. You want to comply, okay? So a business credit card will help you segregate, will help you separate business and personal finances, will help you build business credit, which is important so that you can start having a Paydex score, that you can have an Experian business credit score, and Equifax business credit score, that your transactional data can be reported to the SBFE, to Dun & Bradstreet, to Equifax Commercial, to Experian Commercial, to LexisNexis, and a whole constellation of business credit reporting agencies. You also have fast and easy access to working capital, right? It's really important for your liquidity to have short-term capital. And you also have the ability to earn rewards. So that ability to earn rewards is basically what draws a lot of businesses to business credit cards in the first place. This is really important. So before I do a recap, please check out this credit card evaluation approach. We have on this show a very rigorous approach when it comes to evaluating, monitoring, and categorizing business credit cards that we review on this show. So please check this out. Let me recap here. So the credit union business credit cards that pull personal Experian. Number one, we have American Heritage Business Platinum, 9.8 over 10. Number two, we have Connecta My Pro Business Rewards, 9.5 over 10. Number three, we have NASA Fed Visa Platinum, 9 over 10. Number four, we have Genesis Small Business Rewards Credit Card, 8.8 over 10. Number five, we have a Bethpage FCU Business MasterCard, 8.6 over 10. And in the bonus category, we share with you, this is the Andrews FCU Visa Business Rewards. Thank you so much for your attention, boss. I really appreciate it. I will see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.